Hey, what's up, everybody? And I'm hearing an echo. It happens. I just want to make sure I'm not missing it anywhere.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Yep, I'm hearing an echo.
I'm hearing an echo. It happens.
All right.
Make sure I'm not missing it anywhere.
Testing 1, 2, 3. I hear you, Kevin. I'm trying to see if I see any windows open.
Testing 1, 2, 3. I hear you, Kevin.
I don't see. 1 minute, folks. My apologies in advance. I don't see where this echo is coming from.
1 minute, folks.
Oh, there it is. Sometimes when I switch over the window to go over here so I can see chat, it stays in there. Yeah, voices in my head. You're exactly right, Milo. All right, so let me run down chat real quick. And I see a super chat already. Everything truly appreciated for the super sticker. Thank you so much. We got Christ is the answer in here. Joe Morgan, Sherry Leach, Grace and Grit, Do Stuff with Nikki, CB. I thought the thing that you did, CB, with the squirt guns was pretty cool. Survival Julia, Harvey Black, thank you so much for being here. JT, thank you. Sherry Leach, James Davis. Let me see, Gardner Josh, Pantry Mama. Let me see here, Survival Julia. If I repeat names, I do apologize in advance. Yarn Prepper, thanks, you can make it. Everything. Let me see here, Doc Mac, thank you for being here. Sherry, Rena LaRue, Shawnee, Colleen, Kevin Grip, Patricia, Milo on the Ready, Gene W, S Moore, Tiger 454, Monty, what is up? I'm trying to catch up to all the folks here. Angie, Five Virgins Prepper. Angie, I can't say your last name. I don't want to butcher it. Big Bear Preps, what is up? Tiger 454, thank you so much for joining the Grey family. Truly appreciate it. Setter, what is up? Hutch Homestead, what's up, brother? Been a long time no see. Hope you're doing well, man. Sarah, Antonio Jenkins, Prepper Chicken Texas, Cherokee Survival. I think I've caught up to chat. I did put the 10-second delay. So as you guys probably noticed, I don't have a guest. And I'll explain. I did drop a member-only video today, and I explained to members what was going on because I dropped a members-only video of my garden tour. I kind of wanted to get them first dibs because I wanted to do a member-only video. And then I'll share with you guys as well down the road. So the person that I had scheduled, and I'm not going to bring up their name because they're going to reschedule, and I'll save that for another night, is someone got sick a few days ago, and it got worse. And no, it's not what you're thinking. It's not the health crisis. It's something else. It's just they're having a health issue in the family. So I told them not to worry about it. And I figured I could run this by myself on a Tuesday. I may open up the live. I don't know yet, but there's some things I did want to go over because I want to ask you folks some questions in regards to some direction that I want to take the channel into. People have been asking questions. Some of my mods have brought things to my attention, and I wanted to ask you folks what your opinion is. And I said, well, what time is it better than now, being that I didn't have a guest and we're kind of focusing on me and on the channel itself. Plus, there's some things I have here that I want to share with you folks as well. And let me make sure my phone is muted so I don't have to deal with that, because I do forget that sometimes, and we are good to go. So that being said, let me see. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything in chat. Everything looks good. Thanks so much for hitting that smashing that like button, folks. We're doing pretty good on that as well. We got 48 in chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. And I have some folks lined up for down the road. And if you guys notice, the reason I scheduled this at 10 p.m. is because Jason was very, very awesome and gave me a heads up a couple of weeks ago that there was a change in his schedule, and then he was going to be streaming on a Tuesday at 9 p.m. for a couple of weeks. So I wanted to work around that, and that's why I'm at 10 p.m. versus 9 p.m. I thought it was very awesome of Jason to do that and to kind of give me a heads up. I was truly appreciate that, Jason. And Miss Monty, what is up? Let me see if I missed anybody. One Liberty, One Freedom. I probably missed a bunch of folks in here. But anyways, YouTube gave me YouTube when I went to post my videos in the last couple of days. YouTube is giving me this new screen. It's a little bit odd, and it's having me grade my own videos and marking certain things, and it's just odd. I talked to Jason about it and some other folks, and they said that they've had that option already. So maybe the channel's got to a certain point where they're doing something different. Because I've been fighting a lot of stuff with YouTube. I've been in chat with YouTube. There's been some issues. My subscribers have been jumping from, all the way up to 6,500 down back to 6,300. It's been fluctuating about 100, 150 subscribers daily, which I can't figure that out. I don't know what's going on with YouTube in that aspect of it, but it's just something that you deal with on this platform. What's up, Dino Walters? D14 Jabs. Karen, it's awesome. YouTube working out with Jason. Yeah, agreed, Karen. He's an awesome person. Barefoot in Arkansas. Did I get that right? AK, Alaska, all from Alaska. There we go. Got that right. What's up, Zane? So hopefully you members, you thought that video that was cool. I wanted to share something with you guys that was more of a personal note. And then of course I will start opening it up to the subscribers themselves. So hopefully you guys get a kick out of the, that little sneak peek of my garden and where we're at with it and what we're doing. So back to the channel. So a lot of you guys who watch my channel, I do a lot of the political current events kind of stuff on Sundays, the Sunday Shift Report. Some folks have asked, do I want to make it longer, other than a half hour long, or should I actually do away with it and do more prepper related things? It's a mixed bag of whatever you want to call it. And the reason why I say that is because some folks really look forward to that. And I don't want to take that away from them, but I'm just curious what you folks think, in regards, some of you folks that do watch the Sunday Shift Report, if it's something that you want me to maybe every once in a while do a live with it, or maybe I should switch it up and do something different on Sundays. I don't know. I'm looking for some feedback from you folks in regards to that. Online subscriber. That's an interesting name. Oh man. So make it an hour long like that one. LOL. Yeah, I hear you. Thanks, Kevin. Doc Mac, I want to address that as well. I wanted to thank you again. I got the radio in the mail last night. Awesome, Zane. That is great. So glad you received your gift. I'm hoping everybody's receiving their gifts. I got confirmation that Reese's Resources got their gift. Prep for it. Tasha Prep for it got her gift. I'm trying to think what else. Monty, I don't know if you received yours yet, your package, but everybody should be going out. Speaking of that, real quick, I'll touch on that. Josh, I found the webcam that I'm going to send to you. This is the webcam here, Josh. I'm going to send that to you to help you, boost your production value up some. I don't know. It won't focus on there, of course not. But anyways, Josh, that's the webcam I'm going to send you, mail to you. I found it, so I'm going to get it mailed to you, Josh, or Gardner Josh. It's a 2K webcam, so it should be better than your laptop webcam. Mark, I have Mark from Rolling Homestead. I got this big old brick of coffee that I'm sending out to you as well. And then Rudy over at Alaska Prepper. I'm going to the farmer's market tomorrow to see if I can get those avocados if they have them in stock, and I'll be sending that all the way up to Alaska. I'd watch no matter what you do. I appreciate that, James. How about doing karaoke? Yeah, right. I enjoy the week news wrap up. I like hearing the newsy stuff. I don't watch the boob tube. Sunday surprises. Let's look back. Lives are always good. You make the videos, Gray, and we'll watch them. I appreciate that, Joe. I like the prepping idea. When I changed from okay, I'm just kind of cruising through chat room through that. GreyMan told you that before you got on. Oh yeah, right. Sorry, brother. I appreciate that. I did read that. I'm a little slow sometimes, Monty. No, don't do away with it. Sometimes it's news that we can't get through other channels. Okay, I appreciate that. Frontier Preppers, exactly. Aguacates. Hey, GreyMan, the other night your guest said about a mix for diabetics help. Are you talking about Gardner Josh? That was my guest from last week. So Gardner Josh is in chat. If you can recall that, Josh. Hey, GreyMan, the other night your guest said about a mix for the diabetics help. So it's either that or Mark. So we'll have to figure that out exactly. And if you can be more, because I was a diabetic at one time, Big Bear Preps. I am no longer diabetic. I call it remission, but I reversed it. Your hat say Cherokee. Yeah, it does Cherokee. Yeah, he has been mentioning avocados. I know, Kevin, because he can't get them where he's at. He can only get the small avocados, and I told him I'm going to take care of them. What's up, Rick Curl? I stayed gray for so long, but wanted to come on chat. That's awesome. And prep for it. Got some information about blood sugar there. Spaceballs, what is up? Cut okra in half and stick it in water and drink. What's up, B Charming? So that's what's I'm just trying to figure out some things that I want to do with the channel in regards to specifically the Sunday shift report. YouTube is getting testy with it per se. And what I try to do different with that current events media kind of stuff that I do on Sundays is instead of focusing on one story, I try to use an array of stories to kind of give you a little bit of what's going on. Now, I notice some folks don't care. Maybe some folks don't care what's going on in Israel. Some folks don't care what's going on in California. Some folks don't care what's going on in certain areas. And I understand that. But like I said, it's just a general consensus. Most folks want to hear what's going on, or at least my opinion on some of the stuff that's in the media. And sometimes I find some good stuff. I am working on a project that should be pretty interesting, something that I'm working on and researching that surprised me that the government has power to do, which is pretty interesting. The crispy on the grass is up, send the rain. Right, Be Charming? I was hoping the rain would come. Tennessee Tactical, what is up? Rudy and I tried mangalayas the other day at my place. That's nice. That's awesome. Alangas. You guys have coffee, don't you, Frontier? And Fire Virgins, I just don't care. I hear you. Good day, Gray, Mark, y'all in chat. Rolling Homestead, what is up? Mark, I showed the big thing of coffee that I'm sending you. Went for a bi-weekly grocery shopping. Okay, shoulders crying. Enjoy your style of presenting current events, your research for truthful articles. I appreciate that, Shawnee. So that seems to be consensus. So I guess I will keep it rolling. And for the folks that don't want to hear nothing about it, I guess you guys can just skip that video for the day. What's up? Janine W. from Southwest Florida. I'm in Central East Florida, Janine. And Milo, I don't know if I told you in the email that you received me, you can share your channel on here, or at least, tell folks about it. To answer your question, Milo, and others that may ask, if you have a channel, I'm open to that. You know what I mean? I started at the bottom. I'm still at the bottom. I'm a very small channel. So when people want to say, hey, go check out my channel, I don't mind. People have the opportunity they can go check out a channel, and if they like it, they'll subscribe. If they don't like it, they'll move forward. That's how I look at it. And let me see what else we got going on here. So everybody got that. I want to make sure there. In my video on, was it Monday? I wanted to show you guys a couple things that I was talking about in that video. This is the brand of the powdered peanut butter that I got there. I don't know if it's going to focus. This is powdered peanut butter. And the reason I chose the powdered peanut butter, because what I was trying to say in that video is that normal peanut butter, after about 12 months, or is it 12 months or so, the oils and stuff like that, it can make the peanut butter go rancid. So powdered peanut butter, this one has like a 3-year shelf life, at least from when I purchased it. So that's why when I was kind of referencing that video that I did on Monday. Janine, yes, yeah, it's pretty close to there. In Melbourne, there's Palm Bay, there's Merritt Island, that Brevard County area. I know what you're talking about. I was extremely grateful for you allowing me to shamelessly plug my channel here. You're awesome. And anytime, Prep for it. I don't mind that, man. It's trying to build a community. That's what I, people helped me along the way. A lot of folks did. Yeah, Pantry Mama natural peanut butter. It has the oils in it and whatnot. Like I said, there's pros and cons to the way you store stuff and what works good. Also, I went to the farmer's market and I got me some good old pure honey. I don't know if you guys can see that. Got this Be Charming. I don't know. I would like to get some honey from Be Charming, but I was happy to find some good honey there. I bought several of these just because I like to prep honey. Muzzle flash, possibly. I don't know. I don't know how good that would feel. Maybe it'll give you a little protein boost. I just used Jif from 2018. Yeah, no, Pantry Mama. So Jif is, so I mentioned that the Jif peanut butter, the cheaper peanut butter is actually a better option to store versus the all natural, because the all natural, 100% all natural will start to separate, and the oils will start to separate, and that can go rancid on you. Agreed, Survival Julia. That's another option. Augustin's Farms. You know, I'm huge in Augustin's Farm. I had this from the other night. I still have, what is this? My my scrambled egg mix from Augustin Farm. I personally like the Augustin's Farm stuff, but I am looking into Rudy's Nutrient Survival. I'm looking into Legacy Foods, and there's Backpacker's Pantry that's a lot of the hikers recommend as well. So I'm going to be trying to dig into that. Hold on. What did I just see something here? Did I miss something? I don't think I did. What's up, Rudy at the Alaska Prepper? I was just talking about you, man. Your ears must have been burning. So, you know, like I said, I like the peanut butter powder, pure honey, you know, raw honey, just some of the things. And then, like I said, the dry goods like Augustin's Farms. And like I said, since Rudy's here, I am going to be diving into the nutrient survival. But I've also been looking into the Backpacker Pantry. I think it's called Backpacker. It's something like that. Once I find out for it, I ordered a bunch of it, and I'm going to play around with it so that you guys can, if you have a channel you want it posted, let me know. Yeah, awesome, JT. Thank you so much. So that's just some of the stuff. Also, someone asked me about coffee too. I think Mark was asking me about the Café Bustelo, which is the coffee that I drink. I'm sending this to Market Rolling Homestead. And this date on this one here, this is free, you know, vacuum sealed coffee. I don't know if it'll show the date on that there. But it says best if used by April 6, 2023. So there's several years on that, and it says best used by. So I'm assuming that the lifespan on that could be a lot better than just, because it doesn't say it expires, if you get what I'm saying. I guess it's the freshness state versus, you know, expiring, because coffee is coffee. I'm assuming that coffee itself can go bad. But as doing my research, if you can get green beans, the green coffee beans, and roast them yourself, the green beans store the longest from my understanding. After doing the research into coffee, because I'm really diving into the whole coffee thing, because I'm curious the longevity of it. You know, you got your instant coffee, you know, which is like freeze-dried coffee. You reconstitute it with water. Then you have like this brick coffee. You have coffee beans, and then which are, you know, your roasted coffee beans, and then of course you have your green beans, which are the ones that have not that are not roasted. Nomad Prepper, you like it? It's my favorite. Oh, that's fine, Harvey. YouTube's been doing all kinds of weird stuff. Like I said, I've been talking with YouTube for the last 3 or 4 days because they've been having some issues, and they're trying to fix things on my channel, and I don't know what they're doing, but I screenshotted all the conversation I have so they can't say that they said something different. There you go, Survival Julia. Backpackers Pantry. The hikers, the community of hikers and backpackers seem to like that freeze-dried food more than any other, with the flavor and whatnot. Oh, Rudy, are you going to share? You got ribeye on the barbecue? I want some. 3 fur babies, Sheila. And right, Sheila, and that's what a lot of folks, if you guys see, there's a lot of channels. There's a lot of channels out there in the prepping community and whatnot. And Rudy, you know, I consider Rudy a mentor of mine. You know, I've watched his channel for quite some time, and I like the way he does it and the way he does his content, specifically, let's say, his payday preps. And that's kind of the same thing that I've reiterated to folks, is that, you know, once you get paid, or weekly, biweekly, or monthly, you know, once you assess your bills and whatnot, and you have this excess money, a lot of folks will do things that are probably not the best idea, but, you know, you got to have a little fun. I understand that, but just buy a few things that you can. You know, let's say, you know, you go shopping, you see a few extra canned goods, or you put some money away for, you know, let's say for some Augustin's Farms, or whatever the case that you may be prepping for. You just build it up a little bit over time, and believe it or not, I'm telling you, it will add up. Before you know it, you'll have a full pantry of food and stuff like that. You can find freeze-dried coffee packets at the dollar store cheaper than regular grocery stores. Thanks, Bioxo77. I did find some interesting things when I did the Dollar Tree challenge. I was pretty shocked. Oh, Victor already claimed mine. That's funny. That's funny, Rudy. One of these days, Rudy, I'm gonna have to take a trip to Alaska. Convince my wife. She wants to see it out there. We'll have to figure out something. Because it's beautiful. The scenery is beautiful out there. I give you credit for living out there. Because that matter of fact, I was talking about on my member only video, I was talking about the temperature here in Florida versus like, let's say Alaska for our growing season and whatnot. Yeah, Mountain House. So Mountain House has been around. I think Mountain House was one of the first companies out there to do, free, like these freeze-dried packets and whatnot. I think they were in the late 60s, early 70s. Mountain House came to be a company, if I recall correctly. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure. SJ Mullen, I'm doing pretty good. It's a weird night for me because usually I have a guest on Tuesdays, but they fell ill. Well, someone in their family fell ill, and I didn't want to push it. And I really didn't want to reach out to somebody like on the last minute. I put some feelers out there, and some folks, well, they couldn't do it because of the fact, it was just too short notice for them. But we'll get back on track next week in regards to for guests. Now, that is weird, Harvey. I know. No, Rudy, I don't know if you heard me earlier. I'll be going to the farmer's market tomorrow because I had some things to mail out to some of the folks. Speaking of which, my mango tree is not avocado, but my mango tree is starting to produce. We're starting to drop mangoes left and right. Also, which I showed everybody the mango tree in the members video. I used to live in Fort Wainwright for 3 years. Yeah. I've been prepping for a year with extra money for a week. Got some stash. It helps people stay in Fort, just like 20, 30 bucks. Agreed. See, Sheila, you're on the right path. Yeah, things happen, SJ. I've been doing interviews, for quite some time on this channel, and to find a lot of folks to interview, it can be tasking. You know what I mean? Sending out emails and feelers and people that want to do interviews and trying to work around other schedules. It can be complicated doing some of these interviews. But I figured since I have a schedule, I figured I would still go live, being it's Tuesday night, and I usually go live regardless. So I figured I would just go live and go over some stuff with you folks and kind of, just have a conversation with you. Not really. I wish I had a topic to break down, other than what I was talking about earlier about, YouTube and some of the things. I'm starting to see, like I said, new things. I guess as the channel grows, YouTube's opening up different avenues for me, be it good or bad. I don't know for sure yet. Like I said, they're having me grade my own videos in a certain aspect. I've never had to do that before. Just the last couple of videos is saying, are your videos, this, are your videos that? And then I hit yes or no, what they are. It's kind of like, I can probably show you guys if you guys really want to see what it looks like, because I screenshotted it because I had never seen it before and I wanted to ask questions. And I want to say he may not be watching right now. He might even be live for all I know. But Ghost Prepper, congratulations on getting monetized and restructuring your channel. I think it's pretty cool of you. I have been watching your container gardening, which is doing really well. Just wanted to say that because Ghost is a young channel and he's coming up along the things here. Water and food. Yeah, Tennessee Tactical, you're right on the money. Water and food. To me, there's a lot of things that you can prep, but water and food is where to start. If you're either new to prepping or you need to, build your preps, basically, at least a year of food, at least from my perspective, and water or ways to filter water, ways to boil water, all kinds of stuff like that. Spaceballs, gas mask. I have a pretty interesting gas mask Spaceballs over there on the counter. I could show it to you guys if you'd like. I wish I could get out and start gardening. We've had rain for weeks now. It's going to be at least another 7 days of rain. We may build an ark. Janie D. Well, Janie, you should be thankful. I know it sounds crazy to be thankful for rain, but if you watched Alaska Prepper's most recent video, I don't know if it was a member only or open to everybody, but he discussed there's this major droughts out west. And the federal government has cut off the water supply to the farmers out there, which in affects our crops, or affects the crops the farmers are going to produce, which affects our food. And of course, that'll shoot prices back up. Am I buffering? Let me look at YouTube. I look a little, yeah, I can see I look a little grainy or whatnot, but it looks like it's fixing itself. Who knows? It's StreamYard, because that wouldn't be a YouTube thing. Lag on my end. I have to plant more tomatoes. My last plants are done. What's up, Just Exploring? What's up, Tin Man? How you doing? So I was buffering for a second. It is doing, you let me see it. It doesn't tell me anything up here in regards to StreamYard. It's not telling me if I'm buffering or not. But I mean, that's just the name of the game. When you're live streaming, you can expect all kinds of weird stuff. Speaking of which, all right, thanks, Tennessee Tactical. I appreciate that. Looks good on there. 5x5s. You have your soil right and fix a lot of issues. 5x5. Okay. James Davis, it's a black screen. Weird. No buffer. I guess it's a 50-50. Everybody's getting a bunch of different stuff. Right, Cherokee. He was. Second time you blacked out. Well, this is awfully odd. It's like 50-50. And like I said, when I watch Rudy, sometimes I hear you guys saying he's buffering, and then he goes back to normal. I have pretty solid internet here. I have everything hardlined. I'm going to refresh my screen just to see if it does anything. See where I'm running at. And of course, there's an ad. Gene W says 5x5. Yeah, no, it looks good on my end too. So my apologies. I am going to put some money away. I've been getting this a lot on some of my videos. Most of you folks don't ever say anything about it. But I want to upgrade this mic. This mic is starting to get on my nerves. I'm going to upgrade a mic. But the problem is the mic that I want is about $250, $300. And I just did see my screen freeze and then buffer on YouTube's end. I don't know why it did that. Yeah, see, everybody seems good right now. I don't know. Something went wrong. Did we lose GreyMan? I'm still here, SJ. You guys are right. My screen, my StreamYard screen is fine. YouTube is playing games. It must be random, Zane. See, some people are saying buffering. Some people are saying 5x5. I don't know, man. Rudy, are you still in here? I know you deal with this a lot. I don't know what it could be. Blacked out and came back. The Matrix has us. Probably. Wheel of Doom. Hey, what's up, Red Burning Fires? Linda Barker. Buffering. Oh, no, it's doing it again. Fine here. I refreshed it, but you still keep blocking out. Okay, y'all move to PA and you get to watch LOL. I guess Zane has no issues at all. Doc Mac, you did it like 5 times for 4 seconds. Wanted to say hello and thank you for the shout out for Ghost. Much appreciated. I appreciate that, Emily. Not a problem at all. Only getting a few words at a time. It's said experience interruptions. Find out why. I'm curious why too. You know, it sucks sometimes. You're trying to just run a show and YouTube wants to give you crap. And I'm looking at my quality of the stream. It's running at 720. I don't see any buffering now. Sheila, to answer your question, Sheila, it'll last about a year. After that, the nicotine inside your e-liquid will degrade and it'll taste really nasty. So the max on e-liquids is about a year. Okay, Karen Thomas, or Karen Thomir. Did I get that right, Karen? It's your problem with the net. Had to refresh, still doing it. My phone just buffered. What's up, Arkansas Prepper Network? Connection keeps on cutting out on YouTube tonight, not just this channel. Okay, so it's YouTube. It's YouTube. It's not me. Well, that's good to know. Yeah, Janine, Jason reached out to me in regards to boycotting YouTube. We've been discussing it. I asked if he was going to do something on a live stream and talk about that. And I told him, let me know what his plans are. And if that's something that he wants to do, I would join him in that fact because I've had some issues in myself. There's a lot of folks over Edit Prepper Nurse 1 has had issues with it. Native and Devout Preppers has had issues with it. Nobad and Chad has had issues with it. A lot of folks have. And sometimes it's random. The way it is, Market Rolling Homestead told me he's had issues in the past with it. Just talking about wild edibles. Weird stuff. And I don't know why YouTube chooses to do stuff like that. when there's a lot of other bad stuff on YouTube. If you do, I've done some deep dives on YouTube and found some really disturbing channels that do some really disturbing stuff that shocks me, that lets it fly on YouTube. I went down some really bad rabbit holes one time, and I was shocked at what I seen. Regardless if the YouTube channels are located in other countries, it's still available to Americans. And I was very shocked of what I saw, and it made me think, if my daughter was to go through some of these rabbit holes, what she would find. So that being said, I don't understand why they would come hard on preppers. We just try to get people prepared, spread messages, teach people things, educate people on certain topics. I don't see what we're doing bad. I do own the rights to GreyManPrepping.com. So eventually I'm going to build that and make that into a backup site as well. Because then once I own my own domain, and I'm just looking for the best server to host it on, because I can't host it myself. And I was going to talk to PT News, Steve over at PT News, using a server, and I think I'm going to talk to him about what he's using over there. GreyMan, you be blocked by YouTube. Hey everyone, sorry I'm late. What's up, Jeep Girl? Dang it, it's out again, buffering. They don't want us to live. I don't understand that. 3 words at a time. So I guess none of you guys can even hear me. I'm a web admin if you need help in that area. Well, Arkansas, when I look at my StreamYard, brother, it is crystal clear, no buffering. I'm not getting, usually when StreamYard has an issue, I'll get a little thing in the corner that says there's some issues. Everything right now is on YouTube that's having the issue. Bonnie says theirs is doing better. B Charm, you taught me try to restart the stream. Are you talking to me, or are you talking to the folks in the chat? Just so I know what you're talking about. Oh boy, you said it now, buffering. I know, right? I'm watching 2 lives right now and not having any issues. Keep losing you. 5 by 5 for me now. So does it? I'm confused. I'm confused. When you're ready for help, give it a shot. I meant the website. Oh, okay. Arkansas Prepper Network. Thank you. Thank you so much. That helps. I will definitely reach out. See, if you guys are reading chat just the way I am, some folks are saying that they have no issues, and some folks are. And I'm having an issue, multiple stream issues, the tube or web is weak, off 12 seconds. Do you guys want me to restart the stream and see if that helps? I can restart the stream if you guys still want to hear me talk. What's up, Blue Vandal? One more time, GreyMan. You're being throttled right now. Go figure. And I'm not talking about anything. I'm just rambling on. It's strictly a YouTube tonight. See, so it's not me. This video isn't available. Selected quality. Please try again later. Wow. It's happening on my my channel right now as well. I'm going to refresh real quick so I won't be able to see the chat. And now I'm going through an ad. Could be Harvey. It's happening on someone else. Still fine here in New York. Blue Vandal. I was rewatching Angriest live and it cut out. Well, guys, maybe it's shift time. Maybe the people at play are taking out the internet. Half in here are with buffering. Wow, this is a terrible routing. Okay, Carl. Someone said solar flares. I heard that as well. Harvey had mentioned that all lives are doing this. Well, that sucks. That really upsets me because, I really like to try to provide a nice production, a high quality live for you folks. So I do apologize for what YouTube is doing. If you guys can even hear this at this point. Thanks, Joe Morgan. I figured that as much. Do you guys want me to just end the live? I know I don't want you guys to be annoyed by this. It's up to you guys what you guys want me to do. Mike S., we did get gas back here. you're fine. Think certain people are just having issues in their area. I want to think it's an area somewhere that are having issues. My bag's at work. I'm good. It's happening even on non-prepper channels. Okay, Rena, thanks so much. You cannot boycott and YouTube together. Oh, you cannot use those two terms, Josh? And I know you guys are right, because I see it doing a little bit on my channel as well, popping out, and we'll come back. That's fine. Joe, I appreciate that, Joe, man. And it's weird because I can tell. I'm curious to do something, because YouTube is giving me issues. It is bouncing in and out. Maybe someone's attacking YouTube. Maybe what's his name? I can't even see my own chat right now. I can see chat, but I can't see myself. My screen is blank on YouTube. Up there, I'm back up. I'm going to do something real quick, folks. Just want to see something real fast. So I am doing an internet speed test for folks that you can't hear me. And I am running at 100 megs a second. And my upload speeds are at 22 megs a second. So it's definitely YouTube. Keeps on going. He will be able to still post this. Some of us just can't see the live at the moment. Guess what? Been perfect time for me to tell him I got back error screen. Had to refresh. It is YouTube. Just refresh, but still having some issues. So far, 5x5 here. I was just trying to figure out what to do, because I want to put on a good show for you folks, or good content. Oh, okay. Thanks, Harvey Black. Appreciate that. Well, if that's the case, Janine, then I guess there's a lot of channels having issues. Turn down your quality. I'm only Raptor Ranch. I'm at 720. I'm running really low. Well, I consider it low. I'm going to try that on YouTube just to see if it does anything. Spaceballs. I lowered the quality on my YouTube, from what I'm watching, to 144p. I want to see if it has any issues. Shawnee, no, there wasn't. Mark had some issues. I had some issues, so it did not work. We will be going back live on Tuesday mornings next Tuesday. We do apologize for that, but there was some issues that we had run into, Shawnee. Oh, Milo. Oh, Bushcraft. I haven't even looked there yet. Thanks, Julie. I just got an error code on Ghost's live. That's what I got too on my own live, Zane, when I'm watching it on the screen here. Nomad, I don't think that's going to work. And the reason I say that is because Ghost, there's a lot of stuff going on with a lot of other channels that are having the same issue. And I'm looking right now to see if YouTube is sending me any messages in regards to outages. And they're not saying anything. So I don't know. Sorry, I went quiet. I was just reading, folks. I'm very distracted by what's going on with YouTube on the screen, and I'm curious. The weird thing is, so I switched over from my screen to my phone so I could read chat, and the phone looks really, really good, but that's running on my 4G network through YouTube. I don't know. I give up. If you guys want to, I can try that. I can shut it down and then restart the live if you guys like. I'll run the live straight from oh, so Marfugel's having the same issue. So I don't think that's going to help, folks. What is in your coffee that you think YouTube is going to admit anything? Yeah, right, Zane. But it seems like, yeah, it seems like everybody. So everybody's buffering. Gotcha. Maybe they're hacking you. Yeah, that's what I thought, Janine, as well, that maybe they are doing that. Solar flare tonight. It's all streams and connections. It is a YouTube thing tonight on many channels, it seems. Agreed, Bioxo. You're right. I might not be able to get back up. Julie, it could be. I guess as long as you guys can hear me, that's a plus. You might not be able to see me. Milo, that's hilarious. Yeah, I don't choose the ads that YouTube throws on there, unfortunately. I'll miss you all. No need to panic, everyone. Like every data center issue with YouTube. JT, so you're not getting me? Back to black screen. This sucks. We've been talking about this for about 10 or 15 minutes. Oh, D14 Jab says it's affecting Twitch as well. I guess it was just a bad night to stream. And I'm on a blank screen here. I'll show you guys what I'm seeing. You guys probably can't see this. Maybe you can. This is what I'm seeing on my YouTube right here. I don't know if you guys can see that because I'm usually looking at myself right here. This is what I'm getting right now. And I'm going to have to refresh. Nope, not a sound. My guess. Harvey, do you see what I have on screen? Is it the same thing that you're seeing? Can't back at all. Tried at least 12 times. Weird, GreyMan froze, but chat is zipping along. Agreed, the chat is flowing. Agreed, $90 million ransom paid to hackers pipeline. Yeah, I heard about that, Harvey. Janine, I agree at this point. It seems regional. Check out side channels. It says error ID. Yeah, my screen's black right now. Someone gave me a thumbs down probably because of YouTube. It is what it is. I guess it's just going to be one of those nights. There's nothing I can do. I'm back. I'm blacked out trying to. This is horrible, folks. This is horrible. I got you, Zane. Can you hear me, Zane? Yep, even my phone has gone offline. I'm not fro. I don't know if anybody can even hear me. Oh, Zane can hear me. I just don't know if I should continue the stream because SJ Mullen, there's some facts to that, but there's a little bit more to it. They'll have it up and running in no time, from my understanding. Bushcraft can hear me. Roger that, Tennessee. Monty, you are probably 100% right. Gray, I can hear you. Julie can hear me. I spoke too soon. Okay, Milo. I don't know what to do, folks. I really don't know what to do. I don't want to keep you guys going and you guys can't even enjoy the show. You know what I mean? Outsider says 5x5. It's just so random. Well, folks, I mean, I've been streaming for about 45 minutes. I can end the stream. I mean, like I said, I didn't have the guest this week, so at least I, you know, that's the greatest thing about this. At least I didn't have a guest on with me, and the stream goes south like this. So I'm actually very content that it's just happening to me and not me and a guest. So, thanks for that, because I don't know what else to do. Rip, yeah, I know a lot of you guys are saying do a take two, but everybody has already said, everybody's already said that all the other channels have tried that and it doesn't work. Don't be upset. We're with you. I appreciate that, Tennessee Tactical. I just don't want to upset folks for, you know, having a crappy stream. Harvey, you see me? I hear you, Milo. That's what I'm pretty much going to do. It's been almost 46 minutes. Hopefully, Jafet, hopefully that when people do rewatch the replay, it'll actually work. Can you do 10 stars? Buffering, oops, buffering again, and no black screen. Some people are dropping off the chat because I've lost over 50 people. I'm down to 35. Anyways, folks, I will be live. If anybody can hear this, I will be live Thursday night at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully YouTube or whatever is going on will have this fixed. I want to say I deeply apologize for the stream going south the way it is. I'm probably going to go ahead and end it here and just move forward. I will have a standalone video tomorrow. It's Wednesday. I'll be out in the woods doing something. So if you guys want to watch then, I want to say thank you guys for all your support. I truly appreciate everyone, but I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. I can see chat just well. I can see the chat and I can see everything, but it's just too much trouble. And we've consumed so much. Yeah, 37. Nope, now I'm to 32. Everybody's leaving. Everybody's all on it. So anyways, folks, just want to say thank you so much for at least trying and bearing with me. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. Hopefully it'll be fixed by tomorrow. Thanks so much for your support. Thanks for being here, and thanks for trying. Other than that, this is GreyMan. I want to wish everybody a good night. God bless. And I will see you guys tomorrow. And don't forget, Thursday night at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be live. And hopefully things will be resolved. And we'll catch up then. Maybe I'll even bring on a guest. I'll talk to somebody and see if I can get a guest on. All right. Good night. God bless. Again, my apologies. Take care, guys.